Hey folks, it's Medrus and I'm back here with another Pokemon Go video for you. I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened in game lately because it's been a while since I've actually had a chance to record much. I had some family in for a few days and was preparing for them to come before that, so haven't really recorded a lot of videos lately. But I do want to kind of give you a bit of a rundown of what's been going on lately, so let's get into that. So first, a little bit of background. I did bring my camera with me and I recorded a bunch of stuff from Minccino Day, and some of the stuff you're going to see in a moment. However, there's a fair bit that is unfortunately lost between. So let's take a look at the footage that I do have from that day, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright folks, this is one more try to do the Minccino review that I've tried to do like 5 times. And between bad camera angles and blurry footage, this is what you get. So let's take a look at the Minccino footage from Minccino Day. Before I do get started, I do want to note that the first 2 catches of the day that were really incredible were not captured. The footage seems to be lost. I don't know what happened to it. But the first one was a Magikarp. It was right before the event started, like 2 minutes before the event started. I was walking out of the place that I was sitting at to warm up before the event started, going to the first stop to make sure I was right there as soon as the event happened. And then while I was walking, I saw a carp pop behind me. It was, of course, the event where they were spawning like crazy, so I figured I should tap that. And it was a 117 Magikarp, shiny. It was my 5th shiny Magikarp, and I was really happy to get it. However, I popped out to try and give you good footage, and I was freaking out because by then I'd wandered too far away, and then I had to quickly walk back, get it back into my video, and I didn't get the footage anyway. So I almost lost a Magikarp. Not really important because it's a Magikarp, but I almost lost a Magikarp, a shiny Magikarp, just to try and get you guys footage that I don't have anyway. It would have served me right, as I've been told several times since then. The second one is my first Minccino. I was really hoping to get you guys the footage of me getting it into the pokedex. Unfortunately, that footage is also lost. It was a 355 CP, and as you can see here, it was a very pretty Pokemon. They're all pretty Pokemon. I really like Minccino. I really enjoyed getting it in the Pokedex. I just wish I could have showed you guys that picture. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. Now to the footage that I do have, because I do have a lot of footage from that day, and I want to go through that with you. So the first recording I have of Minccino being caught is this 345 CP one. This was a little ways into the event, about an hour, I think, into the event, maybe a bit longer. It took me a bit to go from the first one to the next one, but I did get this one, and I was really happy to have it. It is a really nice Minccino, and I'm sure that it'll be good for trade one day. Next up, we have what I consider to be one of my rarest and surprisingest catches of this event. It was a shiny Nidoran female. I didn't have one of these before. I only have one now. I'm really happy I got this one, and it really surprised me. Next up, we have the next shiny Minccino that I got, and that was while I was hatching some eggs. This was a really fun egg hatch. It was about to check some research, and there it was. It was really awesome, and I'm really happy that I got some from eggs, because the eggs are just an unexpected surprise, and you get so many that it's really easy to lose track of what's available there. So, as you saw in the last one, when I was hatching, I was about to do research. This is, I think, the research after that, and it is my next shiny Minccino. I was really happy to have this one. It was really cool, and, well, it's just beautiful. It actually ended up being my best one. It was a 93%. And there we have it, in the ball, off research, so can't even run from us. This is one that I caught literally minutes after the event ended. So I bookended this event with shiny Magikarps, and I split it down the middle with a shiny Nidoran female. Can't really complain about that day. 9 shinies on the day overall. Now, I will say that you're going to see the 8th shiny here of the day. This was an egg hatching one, so it was my second round of eggs for the day, and it was another good one. I think it was 91%, I believe. I'm really glad I got this one, and I'm really glad that I got some really good eggs out of this event. 2 rounds of eggs, a shiny in each one. Can't really complain there. Now this one here, you're going to see, this is one that actually was seen earlier in the day, and it ended up being stacked. So I had it. It was in research. I went to tap on it, saw it was shiny, was about to go and record it because I wasn't recording a lot of my researches. I went through a lot of researches. I think I went about 60 researches on the day. And there's a lot of researches where there was nothing there. And I wasn't going to capture everything and record everything because I didn't want to run out of room on my phone. So my idea was I'll just go through and I will basically just capture what pops up that is actually shiny. So it popped up as shiny, and I went to go record, and when I came back, my game was frozen, and then eventually crashed after a minute or so. So this one ended up getting stacked. I cleared this out the next day, so it technically is the 9th catch, but it's actually the 3rd encounter. So yeah, there we go. 6 shiny Minccino, 2 shiny Magikarp, and a shiny Nidoran female. I really can't complain about that day. I really enjoyed my time, and I'm hoping you guys had a great Minccino day too. Next up, I want to show you some footage from my first and only Tornadus Raid Hour. I haven't done Tornadus Raid Hour either of the days since then. I don't think it's really a very meta-relevant Pokemon, and I only really needed one for myself and then one for a trade for eventually Lucky at some point with somebody. So let's take a look at how that went. It's not the greatest, and I'm probably going to have to do a lot of muting because there's some music playing in the background, but I hope you guys enjoy this. Hey folks, it's Mendris, and I'm back here at the location of my first Tornadus raid. It's raid hour for Wednesday the 6th or something like that. Or first raid hour in February. And this will be the first Tornadus raid for me. I'm really excited for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how many we'll do tonight. There's one that's a little ways away, like a 5-minute walk, but it's through a field, an open field that's really cold, so a lot of people don't tend to like to do that one, so I'll have to wait and see if that one is an option. There's a pink egg across the street from that. I'm not sure if that's going to be anything good, and there's others nearby, but it really depends on what people are willing to drive around to do. There's one that was just finished up when I got here. It may be another like 620 spawn, we'll see. I don't know if those still happen or not, but hoping to get 2 this week so that I don't have to do any more if I don't have to, because I don't think this is hugely meta relevant, and I only really want 1 main and 1 trade for Lucky, so we'll have to wait and see, and we'll be back in a bit. Hey folks, I am back, and we are hopping into this raid. Alright, so we have 20 seconds left on this raid to jump in, and we have 6 so far, 7 looking now. So we should be good to do this one and maybe one more, and hoping for a good one. Weather boosted 2389, 1911 for a non-weather boosted. So let's do this. All right, and Tornadus has gone down. We will see what we've got. Not weather boosted, so 1911 is a hundo, and 1848. So because this is the first one, I'm going to use a golden raspberry. I'll probably use a golden raspberry in the next one because I don't know how many of these I'll do, and I do want to get both of them. He is far away though. And I got mine. So there we go. Our first Tornadus is in the bag. Pokedex entry, right next to Virizion. And let's see the ZP on that. 2 stars. Not even very good. Oh well. It is what it is. We will be on our way to the next one in a moment. Hey folks, we're at our second raid. So 1911 again is the perfect on this, and we will see what we get. Hoping to get a decent one, but as long as we get 2, as I don't know, they're whole super meta relevant. So as long as we can get 2, 1 for a lucky trade and 1 for a non-lucky trade, I'm good with that. So we'll see you closer to the end of the fight. All right, as you can see there, the Tornadus is going down, and let's see what we got here. 1895, I think. It's not bad. Maybe 90%. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, 1895. That I will use. That will I'll use a golden raspberry on. And there we go. Critical catch right there. Nice. Let's see what we got here. 93%. I will take that. And on that note, I will see you when I get home. All right, and that was how I got my 2 Tornaduses. Like I said, they're decent. I think one was 93%, and I'm really looking forward to having one of those for a trade for eventually trade with a lucky friend, so that I can guarantee the lucky and have that into my lucky dex. And now I'm going to show you another shiny catch that I had fairly recently. It was a community Pokemon that was not on its community day. I already have lots of them, so I don't really need another one, but a shiny is a shiny. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. Yep, it was Chimchar. Not exciting, not fresh, not new. Like I said, I have a lot of them. I don't need this. But a shiny is a shiny, and I'm glad that I have it nonetheless. Hopefully I can find somebody who wants it, because I don't really care about it. It's a cool Pokemon. I like the purple versus the red, so I'll keep it. At least until I can find it a better home. And now, near the end of the video, we're going to do our shiny evolution for today. Now, last time we did a evolution of Litwick up to Chandelure, and this time we're going to do, well, gotta do the new one. This whole video is supposed to be about. And that is Minccino up to Cinncino, I believe. And we are going to use one of our Unova stones. Like I said, we only have like 2 or 3 of them, but we're going to use one of them on this. So let's do this evolution. So this looks really cool. It's my 93%, so it's a pretty decent one. I don't think it's at all meta or PvP or anything relevant, but I'm glad that I have it, and I'm glad that we now have our shiny. And there we have our Pokedex entry for Cinncino. And yeah, so there we go. It looks pretty cool, and I'm really happy that I have it. I'm glad that I got so many Mincinos that day. From hatching and researches, I did really well. A lot better than some other people did. So I'm really glad that I did this day, and I'm glad that there were some people out there who did good as well. But anyways, that's about it for this video. So I will say good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is where you are. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Pokemon Go Medros. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. In the meantime, take care, happy hunting those Pokemon, and don't forget to catch them all. Cheers.